Hello and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of What's in the Box, where we open up hobby product, mostly going to be cards, let's be honest, but we check things out. So here we have another Magic the Gathering product. This is a Magic the Gathering, it's really not called anything, it just says it's 3 booster packs plus a promo card in here. It's another MJ Holdings, another MJ Holdings product. Found this one at Meijer. What was really interesting I liked, so in the front here we have the Bristling Hydra, which is a pretty strong card from Kaladesh that uses the energy tokens that were introduced in Kaladesh in order to make itself hexproof so it can't be affected by spells, and also pump it up a bit. So it's a really powerful card that actually combos with it have caused other cards to become banned in the standard format. So I kind of want to build an energy deck at some point, so I figured I'd pick one up. Okay, I've got 2 of these. We'll be doing 2 videos. But I figured I'd pick them up because I really would like that card. Plus, it's a foil. It's a promo. It's cool to see. So let's go ahead and open this up. I can't tell what boosters are in here. It looks like maybe Innistrad or maybe Conspiracy 2. And I'm not sure what the other ones are. It's just hard to tell. I'm not sure on the colors. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. Probably right here. Oh, that feels good. That's ruined. All right, what do we have? Eldritch Moon, booster number 1. Dragons of Tarkir. And what do we got here? Yeah, Innistrad. That's what I thought it would be. Okay, cool. And then we have our promo card. Woo! A little warp, but not too bad. So nice and foily. As you know, I love the foils. But again, the cool thing here is this is a really strong card in Standard because it does allow you to put a big threat on the board that gets bigger and that you can protect. So pretty cool card. I really like that card a lot, and I'm thinking about putting together a deck that's built around it. So let's go ahead and look at the foiling on that. Look how, let me pick that up again. Look at how that foiling is nice. Nice. Okay, I'm not sure what the value on that card is right now. Don't know. So the rest of our packs, unfortunately, these guys are not currently legal in Standard. But we're going to open them up, check out the cards. Of course, they'll have cards we can use in Modern, and they will have cards that we can use in, what's the word here? Legacy, Vintage, Commander, Pauper. Lots of places to use these. Again, what you can see here is MJ Holdings. They have a whole bunch of product probably sitting around that they just want to repackage. This is a pretty good way to get you to buy the packs if you want that card for the energy deck. And then they can get rid of these other packs. So let's go ahead. We'll start with the Dragons of Tarkir. I'm not sure what the theme for Dragons of Tarkir was, but let's check it out. Oh. One pack of cards. All right. I don't know hardly anything about these sets, so we'll check them out together here. We have a Zombie Turtle. Already, this is awesome. A Zombie Turtle. 1/6 for 4. Okay. We've got a Sabertooth Outrider. Trample for 4. 4/2. A little bit of damage on that. Formidable. Whenever it attacks, if creature you control have a total power of 8 or greater, Sabertooth Outrider gains first strike. So if you get a lot of stuff on the board, he becomes more powerful. Palace Familiar. Flying. When he dies, draw a card. Conifer Strider, Hexproof, nice, 5/1. Ooh, wow. That's a weird combo. Reckless Imp, flying, can't block, dash for 2. So normally you could pay 3 to put a 2/2 on the board, or you could pay 2, put him on the board, but then you would go ahead and he'd go back into your hand at the end. So, I mean, you could throw him out to block, I get. Well, he can't block. Oh, it gains haste. So you can put him out attack, and then you go back into your hand. Artful Maneuver. Creatures get +2/+2 in end of turn. And then Rebound. If you cast a spell from your hand, exile it as it resolves. At the beginning of your next upkeep, you may cast this card from exile without paying its mana cost. So it looks like, so far, a lot of Dragons of Tarkir seems to be based around putting things out of your hand into play and then putting them back into your hand later on. Elusive Spellfist, a human monk. Look at him, he's punching this dragon right in the unders. Ugh. So, cast a non-creature spell, he gets +1/+0 until end of turn and can't be blocked. So he pumps up as you cast spells. An Airy Bowmaster, reach, so it can block flying creatures, and Megamorph. Whoa, he's a Megamorphin Power Ranger. For 6, we can cast a card face down as a 2/2 for 3. Turn it face up anytime for its Megamorph cost. Put a 1/1 counter on it. Don't know. I don't think Morph really took off. You don't see that in any of the other sets. Vandalize, 5, destroy artifact or land. Ooh. Pardon me, a little bit of a dry throat there. I didn't bring a drink with me over here to do the opening. Always good. I love land destruction. A lot of people don't, but I do. Pardon me, I'm going to cough off camera here. I do apologize, folks. Woo! Sorry. A Fell Tongue Shriek. Spend 1, target opponent loses 1 life for each attacking creature you control. You gain that life. Now we're into the uncommons. Inspiring Call. Draw a card for each creature you control with +1/+1 counter on it. They gain Indestructible. Okay. Roast. Deals 5 damage to target creature without flying for 2. Okay, that's pretty good. Dragonloft Idol. As long as you control a dragon, Dragonloft Idol gets +1/+1. It has flying and trample. So you control a dragon, he gets really big. And for a rare, Den Protector. Creatures with power less than Den Protector's power can't block it. So less than 2. A Megamorph gives you a +1/+1. The Megamorph cost is 2. And when it's turn face up, return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Again, stuff you've played back to your hand. Island and add card. All right. Move our piles over just a tiny bit as we get through the rest of this video. Oh, I'm the slowest pack opener ever. All right. Cthulhu or Vampires and Werewolves? Cthulhu or... Let's save Cthulhu for last. Let's save Cthulhu for last, shall we? All right, so... Shadows over Innistrad. Again, this was their Gothic expansion. Ooh, well, that's a bit of a curve. We're going to do this every pack we open from now on. Just look at the curve. All right. Piece of the puzzle. Reveal 5 cards in your library. Put 2 of them in your hand. Not bad. Expose Evil. Tap 2 target creatures. Investigate. Put a colorless clue artifact token onto the battlefield with spend 2. Sacrifice the artifact. Draw a card. Okay, that's cool. Oh, wow. Those are bent. I tell you. Furtive Homunculus. We actually have seen this on another opening, I do believe, or I've seen this before. Skulk. Creature can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. That's pretty cool. Having that hand cramp thing again this video. We might have to slip up our hands for a moment. Sorry, folks. Seagraft Scob. A blue zombie. Okay. Stallion of Ashmouth. Delirium 2. Stallion of Ashmouth gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Activate it only if there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard. Okay. Explosive Apparatus. Spend 3 and tap. Sacrifice Explosive Apparatus. Deal 2 damage. Fork in the Road. Search your library for 2 basic land cards. Put 1 in your hand and 1 in the graveyard. Shambleback. Exile target card from the graveyard. Put a zombie into play. Howlpack Wolf. Can't block unless you control another wolf or werewolf. Okay. Into the uncommons. Stensia Masquerade. Attacking creatures you control at first strike. Whenever a vampire you control deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Madness for 3. If you discard this card, discard it into exile. When you do, cast it for its madness cost or put it into your graveyard. Moonlight Hunt. Choose target creature you don't control. Each creature you control, it's a wolf or werewolf, deals damage equal to its power to that creature. Ooh, nice removal. Paranoid Perish Blade. Delirium. gets +1 in first strike as long as there are 4 more cards in your graveyard. So what's in your graveyard matters. And our rare Tamio's Journal, legendary artifact. At the beginning of your upkeep, investigate. Put a colorless clue token. Sacrifice 3 clues, search your library for a card, and put that card into your hand, then shuffle your library. Ooh, any kind of fetch or tutor, always good. And ooh, we got a flip card. So we got a Human Shaman Werewolf, Lambolt Pacifist, can't for 2. It's a 3/3, can't attack unless you control a creature with power 4 or greater. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells are cast last turn, transform the Pacifist into the Lambolt Butcher. At the beginning of each upkeep, if a player casts 2 or more spells last turn, then transform it back. Cool. Cool, so a flip vampire card. Woo! Piles are all messed up. And land and a token. A token of a human cleric. Oh, I'm not going to mess with these piles a bunch on video. We'll just live with it. It is what it is. All right, folks, last pack for this video. Eldritch Moon. Eldritch Moon, of course, is Cthulhu. I'm joking. The Eldrazi, I do believe. Strange creatures from beyond. Another set I missed. Oh, but look at that. Oh, that's cool art to begin with. Let's get this wrapper out of the way. Otherworldly Outburst. Target creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. When that creature dies, put a 3/2 colorless Eldrazi horror token onto the battlefield. Prey Upon. We've seen Prey Upon before. Spend 1, make a creature you control, fight a creature you don't. Olivia's Dragoon. Vampire Berserk. Discard a card. Olivia's Dragoon gains flying until end of turn. Some Wailing Ghoul Zombies. A 1/3 for 2. When Wailing Ghoul enters the battlefield, put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Bloodbriar. A plant elemental for 3. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on Bloodbriar. It's a 2/3 to start. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to get my hand down here a bit farther. I got to figure out with this camera, if I'm over here, it's having to be over the side. I hope you folks don't mind. We're going to do the rest of it over here. Skulk can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. When the Fogwalker enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls doesn't untap until its controller's next untap step. Oh, that's just uncomfortable. Stensia Innkeeper. When Stensia Innkeeper enters the battlefield, tap target land an opponent controls. That land is an untap during its controller's next untap phase. Ironclad Slayer. When Slayer enters the battlefield, you may return target aura or equipment card from your graveyard to your hand. Contingency Plan. Look at 5 cards, put some of them in your graveyard and the rest on top of your library. Uncommons. Fury Blade Vampire. Another Vampire Berserker with Trample. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, you may discard a card. If you do, Vampire gets +3/+0. Foul Emissary. Oh, look at the extra, the weird arms and everything. Oh, that's a great card. Look at that. Hopefully you can see that art. That is cool. All right. For 3, when Foul Emissary enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. When you sacrifice Foul Emissary while casting a spell with Emerge, oh my goodness, put a 3/2 colorless Eldrazi Horror creature token onto the battlefield. That's a lot of text. Oh, we gave it away. Oh, I grabbed a card. Well, now we know. We'll read the one before. Guys of the Archives, Defender 04. At the beginning of your upkeep, scry 1. That's cool. But we already saw we have a Crypt Breaker. Spend 1 for a 1/1 zombie. We can spend 2 to discard a card. Put a 2/2 black zombie creature token into the battlefield. Tap 3 untap zombies you control. You draw a card and you lose 1 life. So some card draw. And then we got Graph Rats. Is this another flip card? It looks like it. It's a rat at the beginning of combat on your turn. If you both own and control Graph Rats and a creature named Midnight Scavenger, exile them, then meld them into Cheering Host. Oh! So this is an Eldrazi horror. Ooh, that's cool. Cool for a token card. Look at that art. But also, and then this is for the flip card, so you can see. But what I find what had me go like, oh, that's amazing. So if you remember, I think it was called Unglued. One of the first like joke parody sets they did. There was a monster that was called the BFG. There was 2 cards that you had to play side by side, and the fact that that's a thing again, but in a real set, that is great. That is great. Well, folks, that is our packs. I'm going to say that was pretty fun. Ooh, it's a common, too. Huh. That was pretty fun to open those up, folks. I'm going to say thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I can start working on my energy deck. We'll have another opening like this because I have 1 more of these boxes to do. But until we get to that, I'm going to say thanks for watching. Please tell your friends. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, we hope to see you soon.